All right, so another little recording here. I feel like we had to talk about this because we brought it up in the Venom review. Raider brought up Bowsette. I heard about Bowsette when they were bringing it out. Bowsette, from what I heard, stupid cars. Bowsette was a fan fiction thing or a fan thing that fans came up with because of the Toadette game that Nintendo came out with, where Toadette, I believe, got some sort of magic crown, like a magic crown mushroom thing that turns Toadette into Princess Peach almost.
It's awful.
I'm like, what the heck? I was like, why not just do another Peach game?
So for one, I'm not a fan of them porting Super Mario Brothers or new Super Mario Brothers because it's not a Wii U game. It's a Wii game. It came out on the Wii first, then they ported it to the Wii U.
Toadette?
New Super Mario Brothers.
Okay.
It was New Super Mario Brothers Wii, and then they ported it to the Wii U and just called it New Super Mario Brothers U or Wii.
Pause real quick. For those of you who don't know, my little brother has a Nintendo Switch. He's had Nintendo games. The only far as I've gone with Nintendo is like GameCube and Wii. Raider follows Nintendo like crazy because he loves Nintendo. He has a Nintendo Switch. He still has the Wii U. I think you still have the Wii. I'm not sure.
Well, I got rid of the Wii. But,
but
I bought it.
Yeah.
At One Up.
Yeah, or a retro game store that we go to. But Raider follows all kinds of Nintendo stuff. I still love Nintendo. I just don't have the money right now to buy a Switch. I want to get a Switch. But Raider follows everything Nintendo, so he knows more about what's going on with this whole Bowsette thing than I do, and I just wanted to talk about it because I want to get my opinion about it as well.
I usually have a good idea of what I'm not about.
So, back to the whole thing with Bowsette and the Super Mario Brothers.
Alright, so they made the new Super Mario Brothers Wii.
Okay.
And then they ported it to the Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
Then they gave Luigi his own version of it. Yeah, probably something a lot of people just like because they like Luigi more than Mario.
Yeah, I only heard that they had like Luigi do as far as I remember, the only game they gave Luigi was Luigi's Mansion. I didn't know they gave him.
They came out with the second Luigi's Mansion on the DS.
It was DS. That's right. Yeah.
I think it's 3DS.
Game, so you said they gave Luigi his own like Super Mario game, but it's like Luigi like
it's the new Super Mario Brothers U.
Okay.
But it's Luigi focused.
Okay.
So now they're porting it to Switch.
Okay.
The port is supposed to have all the extra content they did in the Wii U time. So it has the Luigi version in it also.
It's almost more like a remake in general. Is that what you're saying?
I'd say it's more of a port.
Okay.
It's more like a port with all the DLC and extra stuff. And one of the selling points that Nabbit is a playable character. He's a
who's Nabbit?
He's a new character that they introduced.
Okay.
I
have to look him up later.
Yeah. I don't remember what game they introduced him in, but he basically steals things.
Okay. See, here's the thing. Like, for Nintendo, at this point, I feel like in order to create more venue and more, like, just to keep fans hooked in a way, they want to create more characters, but more characters that fit in. And so I feel like at this point, they're making a lot of, like, female version characters. Like Toadette.
Yeah, it's such a stupid thing, like Super Smash Brothers, and they say, oh, we need more female fighters. No, we don't.
As long as they're good and reasonable.
Yeah. I'm not saying we don't because, I hate girls or anything. I'm saying we don't because a lot of suggestions aren't reasonable.
Yeah, like, there's some that are, I mean, like, for me, up until this day, I don't understand how the Yoga Fit, like, character is a fighter. That doesn't make any sense to me. And then, I know a character that pretty much, like, everyone's
has a huge fan base and has a huge hater base. Hater base, I don't know if that's what you call it. Is Crystal from Star Fox. And people are saying, "Oh, put her in as to represent Star Fox. She's a female. She's perfect." Like, no.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Like, I feel
it's like Falco and Wolf already are kind of like slightly different movesets from
Fox. Like, they're very similar, but they're slightly different.
And I'm pretty sure if they're going to add Crystal, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't give her own original.
Yeah,
moveset.
Yeah, I doubt that too. I feel like if they were to bring her in, they'll probably have her be, I don't know, quicker or something, like light on her feet.
I would think lighter, because most girls are supposed to be built lighter than guys.
Yeah. So back to Bowsette.
Yeah.
I'm very questionable on that.
I was saying one of the selling points they're trying to do is that they have Nabbit, who I'm okay with Nabbit. He looks pretty cool. He looks fun. But they're adding Toadette as a playable character. And instead of her just getting these regular power-ups like Toad,
they want to give her different power-ups.
They gave her this like crown power-up that when she gets it, she basically becomes Peach with Toadette's head.
It's funny, it's just Peach with a hat.
And it looks very wrong.
I don't know, yeah. Like, for me, the whole Bowsette thing, at first, I thought it was freaking kind of funny. Because, like, it's random, you know, because, like, they bring in this power-up that's known in the Super Mario world, that these power-ups, like, work for the Mario and Luigi, but hence, like, why can't they work for anybody? And then they bring in this Peach Crown mushroom power-up, and it's like, what if Bowser got it? And then it would turn him into, like, a Peach or female.
Even Bowsette is... her design is not really following the rules of that item, because what the item did to Toadette, it basically gave Toadette Peach's body.
Yeah.
So if Bowser got it, wouldn't it basically give Bowser Peach's body?
Yeah, I can see that.
With his head?
Yeah, I can see that. But like a lot of fans, they like to change things up a bit, and like especially from Japan, like more kind of anime. You know, so they kind of sexualize it a little bit.
Yeah.
Give it more of a sexy kind of look.
Like many Pokemon.
Oh, that's totally... it's cringe. That's cringe right there. It's cringe-worthy.
Yeah, she got a tail, like Bowser.
Yeah, I heard about that.
She got black nails.
She has black
claws.
She has black nails. These like bracelet spike things. She has like a black dress.
She got Bowser's like spike bands.
Yeah,
and she has horns.
Yeah, I heard she has horns, but then I even heard there's another there like, where she still has like the turtle shell in her back or something. Either there's a different version.
I see that on a few art. I don't see it on all of them.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when she shows her teeth, they're usually spiky.
Yeah, or at least spiky to where, or maybe even just like there's only this 2-point teeth, like kind of like vampires in a way. Like has like sometimes it's like that. There's a lot of different versions of Bowsette, and like some I find kind of funny, kind of entertaining. Some I don't know.
But yeah, it's basically took a bunch of little parts off Bowser and threw them on Peach.
Pretty much.
And that's kind of not how that crown thing looks like it's supposed to work. So just the name alone and the concept is pretty stupid. And plus it's everywhere now on the internet.
Oh my god, it's everywhere.
I mean, it's fine if it's just like an artist drew it and everything, but now it's just everywhere.
Bowsette blew up so crazy so fast that like fans want Bowsette to be a thing. I don't think Nintendo's ever going to make that be a thing. Like, just because like it's I just don't see it. I don't see Nintendo actually making that be a thing.
Game Explain on YouTube I like them. I hate them, kind of.
Okay.
They're okay. But they recently covered this news that Mario Odyssey, the gimmick Mario Odyssey is Mario has a hat that can take things over.
Oh, yeah.
And that they were saying that one of the original ideas is that Bowser was going to have a similar hat.
Really?
And they said that...
Bowser doesn't wear a hat, though.
In the game, he has a top hat, a white top hat, because he wants to marry Peach in the game.
That's the only reason why?
He wears like a white suit through the whole game. Yeah. Like a white tuxedo.
It's like, why does Bowser all of a sudden start wearing human clothes? I mean, like, it's random, like...
Yeah,
it's
that's
funny.
another thing too. It's like, how does he put that on?
Yeah,
does his shell come off?
Right? It's funny because, like, yeah, he's supposed to be this turtle shell, like, big dragon Koopa, and like, he's wearing a suit, and his shell goes over the suit.
It's
and,
like, is it like just a one piece? Like,
it's like duct tape to like his shell or something.
Like a towel.
Yeah, like.
But that one of Nintendo's original ideas was that Bowser would have a similar hat, and that he would, at some point in the game, take over Peach. So they were saying that Bowsette, in some way, was going to be a thing.
Huh.
Yeah.
I just don't know how I feel. I just don't know how I feel about the whole thing with like Bowser's top hat being like just like Mario's. That's just kind of weird because I seen the gameplay for Mario Odyssey, and it looks very.
You've seen the hats too and stuff.
Yeah. And like I don't know, I feel like something like that Bowser doesn't need. Bowser's pretty powerful on his own.
I would think because Mario's hat is like a little ghost character, and he teams up with Mario because the what's it called, the little crown thing that Peach is supposed to wear as a bride.
Yeah.
That's his sister. And I would think if they were going to do the route of Bowser having a similar like ghost possession hat, that it would be some mean ghost thing that actually wanted to marry his sister.
Yeah.
But you know they didn't go with that idea, so
yeah. All right, real quick. So the whole. All right, bottom line. What do you think about the whole Bowsette thing?
It's stupid.
Yeah.
I think one of the stupidest parts about it is oversizing her breasts.
Yeah, like I said a little while ago, I feel like they very much like fans are over dramatic with things when it comes to fan dub stuff or fan art, whatever you want to call it. You know, when they change something. So when they made Bowsette, people like to sexualize stuff like that.
Yeah. But I mean, one part of why it's stupid is because it's intended to be a Mario character.
Yeah.
And no female character has big chest.
Pretty much, and a lot of them don't.
I mean, unless they're not humans.
Yeah.
Which is like Paper Mario stuff.
Yeah, Paper Mario is pretty awesome. But the whole
like, I see art.
Yeah. Some art's pretty good. Some art's pretty good about Bowsette, honestly.
Yeah, like I see multiple arts, and all the ones where she had like a big chest and it looks like they're gonna pop out. I could roll my eyes and keep scrolling. Mm-hmm. But when I see one that looks really proper, where it looks like an actual mixture of like Bowser Peach kind of, I'm like, oh, that's good art.
Yeah.
I'll give that a like or art, whatever.
See, for me, the only thing I could see as Bowsette being an actual thing, if they actually decided to make Bowsette canon, would be that if Bowsette wasn't Bowser, if Bowsette was actually Bowser's like previous love interest that had Bowser Jr.'s, and like,
that's another thing. I'm like, why would this crown turn Bowser into a girl?
That's actually a good point, actually, because like it's like, what if the crown turned Toadette into a human version of herself, and what if she happens to look very similar to Peach? What if Bowser wore the crown and it just turned him into a human form, that how he would look as human but still have those little features of himself?
Ignore the movie.
Yeah. But for me, the whole Bowsette thing, like I said, the only way I can see that as being canon is if Bowsette isn't Bowser, but if she's like Bowser's actual previous love interest or his past wife, which is why Bowser has such an affection and love interest in Peach, because he's no longer with her. You know, he's no longer.
Peach looks like her.
Or Peach, exactly. Peach looks like Bowsette. That could make sense in a way if they decided to roll with that.
That could kind of make sense.
Yeah.
I know
Bowser doesn't have to be Bowsette. Damn it, that's the bottom line that I'm trying to go with here.
But
it's too weird.
I think it was a Paper Mario game.
But it's fun. Yeah.
I think it was a Paper Mario game where they actually had a female like Bowser.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a big old Koopa with the spiked shell, but it was a girl.
But it's funny though too for me though. I feel like one of the reasons why I'm already kind of used to seeing fan stuff like this is because fans like to do gender swapping with certain characters.
Yeah.
So that's why for something like this, I'm already used to. I'm like, oh, they did a female version, human version of Bowser. All right, it's new, but it's something that's like not as shocking because that's how stuff is like with fans nowadays. They like to do gender swapping. I've seen like, well, I don't remember what it's called. A female Boo. You know, they did one with Boo, and then they did one with.
I heard that King Boo's actually supposed to be a girl.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And then I heard they did one. I heard they did one with Chain Chomp too and everything. Where what if Chain Chomp and Boo got like that mushroom crown thing? Like I don't know if it's Bouette or yeah.
I thought you were gonna say a gender swap or Chain Chomp. I'm like, what?
No, no.
Like that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's my opinion about Bowsette. Like I feel like if Bowsette was to be a thing, not Bowser. It's too weird. But like I said. Stuff like that isn't new nowadays where people would like to gender swap just as fan art or fan dub stuff. Like they just like to do that. It's strange, it's weird, but it's something that a lot of people are used to nowadays, and that's why people do it.
And also, if the crown, why would it turn Bowser into a girl? And why would her hair be blonde? Bowser clearly has red hair.
That's actually a very good point. But like I said, what if the crown turned them more into what their human looks would be? And like Raiders pointed out, Bowser has red hair, not blonde hair. So, but like, I think this is more of a dub version of still like turns Bowser into a female crossover with Peach. That's why he has blonde hair. But if it was more proper of like. Turns them into I don't know, human. I don't know where I'm going with this, honestly. It's just so weird. It's Bowsette. Some fan art I could put up with. Yeah, like
Adventure Time did a gender swap.
Yeah, they did.
I think they handled that pretty good.
Yeah, they handled that very well. They did it very well where it wasn't weird.
Yeah, the best way to put it. It wasn't weird.
It wasn't weird. They did it in the best way possible where it wasn't weird. They did it where it's like an alternate reality that's created by Ice King.
Even the Ice Queen seemed pretty badass.
Yeah, they did gender swaps on everybody, but it was it's a different reality where it's not anywhere connected to the actual story, but they did it properly though. Bowsette. They're trying to be it as if Bowser turns into Bowsette, so it's just, I don't know, it's weird, but that's...
A Bowsette.
A Bowsette, yeah.
You're making it sound like it's actually a thing.
But that's our thoughts on Bowsette. Got anything else to add?
No. I mean, even the human Boo art is pretty stupid.
It's pretty stupid, but at the same time...
It's creepy stupid.
Yeah, for Boo, I feel like it's a little different because Boos, you can't tell if they're boys or girls. And, they're ghosts. It's I see it as more as, they're getting a human form back.
Yeah.
Cartoons
and stuff usually do this stupid thing with, girls. The only way you could tell girls or boys apart is if they have, eyelashes or something.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, but Boos, they don't have that.
Yeah.
So I see as the Boo art of I don't remember what's called, Bouettes. I don't know. But
No,
like the
stop
Boos,
it.
but the Boos that they have as fan art of like Boos turning into like princesses in a way, like a Peach version princess because of that crown.
Yeah, it's like you could easily imagine, hey, that's how they looked when they were alive.
Yeah, like that's something you can easily see because Boos are ghosts and they are giving them a human body back. But I feel like that's a little more accepting than the whole Bowser into Bowsette thing. But I don't know. I feel like I don't want to try. I don't even want to try to dig any more into that. Like, but like that's my thoughts on Bowsette, and this is also Raider's thoughts on Bowsette. So yeah, that's all I got to talk about about Bowsette. Let me know what you guys think.
Think about it.
Yeah, Bowsette.